Welcome, sweet yogis. My name's Sarah. I'll be guiding you through your practice today. Just a 20-minute short. We'll work on some breathing, some breath work technique. It's called pranayama. Prana, it just means energy in Sanskrit. And in Sanskrit, energy and life force is one and the same. So think of it, if you take a deep breath in through your nose, you're not just breathing in air. You're breathing in vitality. It's this life force that you're facing, that you're feeling fully and like inviting into yourself. So take a deep breath in from some sort of seated position. We start to breathe. And it doesn't have to really look like anything. It doesn't have to sound like anything. Sometimes we just need to give ourselves some safe space to breathe and to find what works for us, because your lungs, they know how much air they need. The optimal breath is 5.5 liters in, 5.5 liters out for about 5.5 seconds per inhale and exhale. But sometimes that feels forced, right? Sometimes we need more, sometimes we need less. So take your own pulse here. Check in. Breathe. Deep breath comes in through the nose, filling up your belly, your ribs. That breath moves to the collarbone. Just to open up our mouth. Hot air comes out the mouth on the exhale. You push that wave of breath right back down. Again, deep breath in, belly. Ribs expand laterally, east to west. The breath moves from the base of your spine to the top of your collarbone. And then on a slow exhale, the tide recedes. We let go of maybe something that's been weighing us down. Again, deep breath in, filling the air at the nostrils first. That's your first touch point, and then feeling the belly start to expand, almost like there's a balloon in there. Taking the breath to the collarbones or the throat. Open up your mouth, exhale. And last time, take a deep breath in through your nose, filling up the base of your belly, your ribs, your chest. And exhale through the nose or mouth. Give it a little extra push at the bottom, just to make sure out of that stagnant energy, anything that might be stuck is washed away. All right, arms at side body, fingers spread pretty wide. Inhale, gather up all this beautiful energy. Take it with you, hands meet in high prayer. And on a slow exhale, they find your heart. This is your Anahata chakra. It might be spinning really fast. It might be pretty slow, I don't know. Sometimes the different elements of a day, for whatever reason, kind of get us a little stuck. So hopefully today with this heart opening flow, we'll get you a little bit more, open to receive. Bow your head. I want you to set a tiny intention. Beautiful. Flicker your eyes open. We'll get started. Child's pose. Your big toes touching. Your knees wide. So big toes touching, knees really wide. Your arms extend out in front of you. And from here, I want us to put our elbows on the floor. Bend your elbows, interlace your hands right over your head. And you can keep prayer hands or you can interlace. We start to breathe into the back side of the body. So instead of focusing so much on the belly, I want us to focus on the direction of the breath with the spine. Inhale, fill up your belly, but notice the expansion on the back side of the body. You really feel it in your ribs here. Exhale, sink, soften. One more time, breathe in. You can really feel the lungs and the ribs start to move east to west here. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Plant your hands, come to box pose. Your knees are together, your palms are about shoulder width distance. Inhale, open to cow, drop your belly, open your heart. Exhale, navel to spine, tuck your chin, tuck your pelvis. Again, inhale, open. And exhale, close to cat, we're contracted. Beautiful, neutral spine, neutral neck. Walk your hands as far as you can in front of you, but leave your hips where you are. And find puppy pose, Anahatasana. Maybe your chin comes down here. It's a nice way to start your day. It's a nice way to unwind from a stressful day. Beautiful. Let's slowly start to walk one hand in at a time, being mindful of our core. Curling under your toes, slowly roll back into downward facing dog.
And release the weight of your head from your neck. Let it kind of just fall in between your arms. You're an inverted V shape, equal amount of weight in hands and feet. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. On your exhale, walk or lightly float to the top of your mat. We're in a standing forward fold. Gentle bend in your knees if it feels good. You can connect opposite elbows in front or behind the legs. That first one's always the hardest. Tight hamstrings. Everything's tight. Take your hands to your sacrum, your low back, keeping that bend in your knees if it feels good. You can start to play with straightening it out if you like. Your hands are clasped and your palms are interlaced. And you see how far we can slowly fold over. And we'll use this pose as a little inquiry to see how much we can open just in 20 minutes time. So this will be one of our last poses we return to. Beautiful. Slowly start to unwind and we'll come all the way up to standing. Your head's the last thing that reaches the top. All right, you're at the top of your mat, Samasthiti. Check in with your intention here. Inhale all the way up, arms up, reach up. This one's for you. Exhale, fold. Send yourself the most love, the most breath you can. Breathe in. Half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, walk or float it back, chaturanga. Chest down, belly down, maybe cobra or high cobra, up dog if your back's ready. Beautiful, curl under your toes, down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk or float. You're at the top of your mat, like you're moving through like sand, quicksand, or water. You come all the way up, back to that mountain pose. All right, this one's for someone you love. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Moving meditation, moving prayer. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant your hands, walk or float it back. You are in plank, chaturanga. Maybe you're ready for up dog, so you roll over the toes onto the tops of the feet. Lift your hips, lift your thighs. Down dog. Beautiful. Last time, inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk or float. You're at the top of your mat. Slowly roll all the way up. This one's for someone you don't know, a stranger, baby. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, walk, maybe float. Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, inhale. Adho Mukha, exhale. All the weights in your left foot. Inhale, right leg up. Beautiful. Hold you here for just a moment. You can yawn the body open. Beautiful. Step the right foot in between the hands. Back knee down, top of the back foot down, arms up, reach up. Remember how in puppy pose we bent the elbows? We clasp hands behind the head. Same thing here. So without losing this energy line here, elbow to shoulder, I want us to bend the elbow. Beautiful. And you can stay here, you can make that beautiful gentle back bend. In your Anjaneyasana, this is a modified crescent lunge. Beautiful. Let's take both hands down. Curl under the back toes. Left hand stays, right arm goes up. Dragonfly twist. Couple more breaths here. Now we'll drop the knee, top of the foot down. For horizon lunge, we reach back. Maybe you can catch the back leg for a nice little quad stretch here. Take your gaze to the back right foot. Left foot. Unraveling, right hand down, left hand down. Curl under this back foot, step the right foot back. From here, you can take a vinyasa or downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. Feel some opening here. Notice sensations along the backs of the right leg, the inner and outer sections of the left hip. Breathe in, breathe out, step it through. Back knee down, top of the back foot down, arms up. Anjaneyasana. Find that straight line of energy as you bend the elbows, catch the hands behind the head, either in prayer, open finger prayer, or maybe you interlace and make a little basket. If you make a basket, you can actually take this into a beautiful back bend.
Beautiful. Let's take both hands down. Curl under the back toes. Right hand stays where it is. Left arm up for dragonfly twist. And your gaze follows the direction of your top hand. Beautiful. Let's take both hands down, knee down, top of the foot down. And we reach back with the left hand this time, maybe bending that inside knee, catch the foot. Beautiful, slowly start to come back to center. Curling under the right toes, step the left foot back. You can take a vinyasa here, or just shift the hips back. Down dog. Beautiful, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it all the way through. Dial down the back foot. Warrior one is waiting. You're deeply lunged into this right knee. Equal amount of weight in both feet. Breathe in. On your exhale, hands come through your heart first and then find your twist. So essentially the left elbow will come to the outside of the right leg. And stay here, open your arms. If you've been coming for a while and have a bind practice, see if you can search for those fingers. Beautiful, slowly release. Moving up into crescent lunge, we rise, hands at your heart. And we'll hold here for 5 deep belly breaths. Your breath sets the tone for your practice. And it's always a good marker or indicator into how you're showing up. Know when you need to push, know when you need to pull. Know when all you need to do is check in with your intention. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Beautiful crescent. All right, mindfully and intentionally feel the muscle hugging the bone of the right leg. I want us to lean forward first, pull the belly in, transverse abdominis is really firing up, step the left foot up. All right, stand up. Beautiful, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, walk it back, chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, Adho Mukha. Inhale, left leg up, exhale, step it through. Warrior one, breathe in, big breath in. Remember, breath, energy, life force. When you breathe in, you are taking strength from a higher power, your God, your highest principle, whatever that is for you. Breathe in here. Exhale, hands move through your heart, twist left. So right elbow outside of your left knee. So this is the twist. Hands are at prayer. If you can maintain the twist, you can extend. You can also see if you can find a bind. Beautiful. Coming out of this mindfully, slowly. High up on the ball of the right toes, all of your weight is equal in both feet. You're in crescent lunge. And we'll take 5 deep breaths here. Notice the belly and notice the pelvic tilt. So, taking my hands down, leave yours up. If your pelvis was if there was a bowl of water in there, think of that. If it tipped forward, the water would spill, right? So if your anterior tilted, you're going to spill out. If your posterior tilted, it's just your back's going to compress and the water might not spill, but it's not going to feel good. So I want us to micro bend the back leg just to engage the quads in the back leg and feel like the bowl of water is completely level. That's what we're going for. Hands to your heart. All right, musculature, fire up on the left side body. Take a breath in. On your out breath, right foot steps up. Beautiful. Push up. Back to Samasthiti here at the top of your mat. All right, let's check in. Palm to palm. Inhale, arms up. On your exhale, clasp your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders down and back away from your ears. On your exhale, start to hinge forward.
When you can't hinge anymore, I want us to take the hands up off the low back. Release the weight of your head from your neck. See how much you can open in just a couple minutes. Beautiful. Both hands down. Let's take our right hand to the middle of our mat. Inhale, left arm up. And then we'll switch sides. Just getting a little bit mobility back in the top body. And one more time. Inhale, left. And replace to the right. All right, let's roll all the way up. And we'll close in a seated posture.
We'll meet at the top of your mat to close in lotus, full or half lotus. Palms ready to receive, face up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Arms at side body, gather up all the beautiful energy, take it with you. Hands meet in high prayer, and on a slow exhale, they find your heart. All my love and all my blessings. Namaste.